Rich from Over the Fender Garage. We are starting to do some of the upholstery work today. I'm started doing the back here. Got a little bit going on here. Let me show you what I've got. So I've taken and made all my side panels here. It's all been wrapped with Luan. That side. And on that side, I did not record any of that because you sand on white Luan. It looks like white Luan when you get done. So basically all I did was smooth this stuff out. And then all this is fiberglass underneath that I had to make so it wasn't perfectly flat. So I glued that stuff on there and just sanded it smooth. Basically like doing body work. About the same thing. You use like a 40 grit on it and just sand away until they're smooth. So now they're at the point where I can take and cover them with leather. And that's what I'm going to start doing here. So across here, I got to touch this one up a little bit here. So I got to touch this one up a little bit. This needs to go a tiny bit lower here in this area here and down a little bit here. So I'm trying to get to about a 1/2 inch on this little spot right here. So it goes along there because there's a lip on this. So I have to keep that on there. And then across here, this piece here is going to be covered in black and stops with red right here. A lip here and a lip here. So I'll have to do a seam right across there to get that to match. I'll add that piece onto this to make it black. Then I can do this, all this stuff here in black. Keeps it nice. These are my little side pieces here. Fill in. Side piece on this one. This is where the back of the seat stops. Got a little pad here. The lock is on the other side. But you see the lip over here. It's about 3/4 of an inch. So I want to keep that running across. This is all done, ready to be covered. So I'm going to cover this one, and I'm going to cover this one, and this stuff here I'll wrap with the black. And then there's a piece of window trim here that'll also get wrapped with some black. And there's little just finished trim pieces that'll stay painted on those. But then the back end will be all done, which would be nice. Got the pad down on the floor ready. It's much nicer to work on pad than it is laying on the metal. I'll have to do a seam right here because of this wrap here. You can't pull around on something soft like this. It will not look good. It'll bunch up. This is you coming down this way, and this way. So you have a whole bunch right here. There's no way to get rid of that. And then you have a little spot here where you got to go up. So the easiest solution is just put a seam right in this area. That's what I'm going to do next. Get that knocked out. Alright, now I got my piece of leather cut, sitting here. I take this, give myself some marks. Just kind of know where I'm going here. And under here, I've got my pattern. I'm going to mark approximately where I want my pattern to fall onto. mark this on the back side. Just kind of little marks to get an idea. Get that off there. There's the pattern, everything on there still. Take this one off here. And lay this on here. Yeah, I know this is my bottom right here. Run this up here to the top. I'm gonna mark along here. Flip this over here. This way. Saw teeth in it, you can see it better. Lay this back on here and mark. These all on here. These all bring me to the same place as you're wrapping around. This one here should be the A. This one here. You need something to bring it all together when you hold it, because otherwise you just start stitching it without knowing where to start and stop. But basically this tells you that you're on the same spot. Here I need to add on 1/2 inch. Take this here, add on this 1/2 inch. That is the line I'll cut on. Right there. That's the line I want to put the stitch on. This is the line I want to cut on. And this is the back piece. It fills in. And it's going to be just big enough. Use that piece of scrap right there. You got to be able to wrap around the panel. 1/2 inch there. See this here. Trace around this one here. cut line on here. Like that, I'll cut these out. Cut out the little notches. And this is so you visually don't have to see the line, just look for the notch. That one. Hold it up this way. That's why there's letters on there, because with the notches you get confused. Well, you have letter to letter, you know you're in the right spot. If you didn't put a letter on there, you could very easily slide it down and start on the wrong one. So you put a letter on it. I get more in depth than that when I do the seats. These are pretty simple to do. Not too complicated, but we'll stitch these together now. All right, can wind up on my A. Under here. Go to Stitch Town. Come on. Doing this kind of stuff before you do the seats is good practice. This doesn't have to be super accurate. It's got to be close enough. close that one. Let's take it over and put it on. All right, now let's take this here, drape it on here before we do anything else. Check it. Should be pretty much there. Okay, that looks pretty close. Good. Okay. Let me take this back off. I need to cut this back. If I leave all this on there, it's just going to be a big mess. It'll be all crunched up underneath there. And cut it back to about 1/4 of an inch. Be somewhat consistent. Grab a hammer. It just kind of relaxes it. If you don't do that, it'll have a lump. You don't want to hit it too hard and break your thread. That would be bad. Just enough. See how it's relaxing it? Is it on the camera? I can't tell. There we go. Could glue it if I wanted to. Or keep it just from going bunching up while you're working it. I put some glue underneath there, it'd help. But let's see what it looks like first here. Set back on there. See how clean that looks now. Just from tapping it with a hammer. I would sharpen that edge out. Alright. Next, I'll glue that little edge back so I'm not fighting with it. And then we'll stick it on. Just putting a slight amount of glue on this back seam. Hold it down, work it onto the panel, having to fight with it. That's that showing it. It's just enough. I say this one has to be pretty consistent to cut off the extra, because it will be visible. right, there it is. Glue on this. Once there's glue on this stuff, you cannot at all pull this stuff off. If you press on it enough that it sticks into it, it's done. You have to redo everything. You gotta really be careful with this part. You get the glue on it, get it tacked up enough, and cover it with something so nothing can stick. Or if you do stick it on there, lay it on there, do not put your fingers on it very much, because the good thing about this glue is it will stick very lightly if you lightly touch it. But if you touch it really hard and push on it, it's done. You're done. You're not getting it back off without tearing everything up. You get it on there, lightly stick it on there with just ever so slight pressure, or cover it with something. It's one mistake, done. The whole thing's done. Shut off. One camera got scared. I don't want to watch. Alright, we'll let this tack up and then we'll stick it on. Cover it up so I don't get myself all stuck. Get it on very carefully. Get it all lined up here. I've got marks on here, so I can follow my marks. Oh, let's see here. Oops, down there. Into it. Moved. And worst thing you don't watch out for is it moving on you. Right along there. That should be good there. Now one part comes. Getting this part not to bunch up in this area as I'm pulling this out of here. As long as you just slightly touch it and not stick it into it, you can pull it off, even the foam. But if you were to push it into it, you won't get it back off. Carefully slide this out of here. Not one of them three. Alright, out of my way. Let's go ahead and shut off. Alright, this is the other one shut off. I can turn this one. Way. My line. Should be good like that. And then put this little spot on there. Work this around. Good. Take my thing here, push this into there. For the most part, there it is. Take this part here and put some more glue on it. Do this tail end. Yeah, I'm going to start with this piece right here. I have a nice straight cut on this one. I'm going to stick that on there and just run this across. Oh boy. And I got this little piece of trim here. This goes on top of there. Make sure everything fits. That'll be on there good. All right. Stick this one in. Still something stuck to the back of it. Nope, still stuck there. Little piece of debris. Don't want to have a lump in my leather. That looks so much nicer than painting it. And it'll last a good long time, as long as it's taken care of. And this one here, we go like this. Stick it on here. And we put it on like this, and then I'm going to mark that. Be a piece of chalk. Mark here. There. That. Now I'll go put this on my table and cut it. So I got a nice straight cut. Alright, now I'm back. Get this one cut here. And we'll stick this one right here. Again. Get this up. Get this lined up pretty good here. Like that. That. All right, there's that one. All right. Take and trim this out. Try it one more time. There we go. That one cut it? Hell no. We have this piece up here. We'll cut straight like that. And then there's a piece there, piece of trim at the very, very top. Piece of trim that goes up here. I want to cut this off here, but I'm going to leave extra because I'm not sure where it is. Go across like this. Like that. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And then I'll come back with the glue later on and finish gluing it. So it won't go nowhere right now. It's just the edges aren't, I think, because I don't want to get that stuff all over everything. So I'll come back with the brush and I'll brush a little bit on there. I got some on the headlight right here. But you get that cleaned off. And then you get that, there's a piece of stuff that goes over the seam here. That'll cover that. Got the trim for on here. Get that covered. So that's one side done with the black. Just take it and stick it up there. Mark this one. Pretty close to the line I've already got here. I was cutting it. I'll go cut this one. Do this one here again. First. That's ouch! Sharp! Alright, and this one here, same deal. Go here. Like that. It's a nice little gap in this, so all I'm going to do is push it in there. You don't need to have to do any kind of fancy seam or anything. Thank goodness. And this one up there. Do a little snippy snip here. Alright, let me get this here. And just cut along in here. Same thing here. The good thing is, because it's got the trim in here, you don't have to be precise. Just got to get it up there where it's covered up. And the same thing here, because it's got that finished trim piece. I'll leave this long. I'll get those trim pieces. Finish that out. There's that. Easier than painting it. And it looks nicer. And it's going to smell nice. Love the smell of leather. And put this one in. And this part will be pretty much done. And there is the finished product. Let's go stick it over in the car. Here we go. Look at that. Piece in there. Beautiful. There it is. Looks good. Fits nicely. Seam looks really good. Still got to trim this little piece of black here. Haven't done that yet, but looks good. Right out front. It all looks good here. I get this piece. I gotta stick this little piece in here. Mount this up here, and that'll all look good. There's the back one. Right about there. I think that looks pretty good. Like that. I'm going to take it and finish detail sanding this one, and I'm happy with that one. So that one's done. And there is the front one. Same thing, it needs a little more detailing, but it fits on there nicely. It's good size. Finished doing the pocket here. And a little more detailing. I think they look pretty good. Nice distance from the seat. Looks good inside the car. So I think got those about done. Let's do a little more detailing, clean them up, get them ready for covering.